What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We are live here on January the 2nd, 2021. Yes, new year, new things, ladies and gentlemen. And what will 2021 bring to the Miami Dolphins? Honestly, I can't give you the answer, but all I can do is hope and pray that it brings W's. It's that simple. What's up, everybody? I see y'all in the comment section coming in. Hit the like button on your way in. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you let your friends and family members know about TDPHINSTALK as well. And hit that like button as always. What's going on? I see you, Heat fans. I see you were in here waiting for a while. Shout out to everybody who was waiting. Shout out to the first person in the chat, Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie N said, hey, TD, what's up, man? Hey, we're trying to get 500 likes this year on every video, so let's start out fresh. Hit that like button. If you're listening to this video later, hit that like button. Make sure you punch that like button, guys. We're trying to get 500 on every video. We can do it. We can do it. All right. If we already have 5, 6, 7,000 people watching every video, we can get 500 likes on every video. It's 10% of the people. So show your love and support. That's one way you can do it. Appreciate you. And what's up, Horsey Head? I see you all the way from the Bahamas. Shout out to our neighbor country next door, the Bahamas. What's up, man? Miles, I see you, man. But let's go ahead and get started, y'all, because I only have 30 minutes. All right. Me and the wife, we're gonna be cooking tonight. And I convinced her, hey, let's cook, but let's go live when we cook. So we're gonna cook live tonight. So y'all come through. It's gonna be on the family channel though. So the Dow family, if you want to check out the cook, we'll be live, we'll be answering questions, we'll be talking with y'all. So come through tonight if you want over on the Dow family channel. We will be cooking dinner together. It's like a date night, but we want to do it on the family channel, do it every so often. Maybe even once a week. Who knows? Show y'all how to get down in the kitchen, man. But yes, man, I think we're gonna be making chicken cordon bleu, some mashed potatoes from scratch, and vegetable medley with a nice gravy sauce. It's gonna be amazing, y'all. Y'all come check it out. All right. But anywho, man, before we get into the Miami Dolphins versus Buffalo Bills and whether or not Tua can get the job done, did y'all see Justin Fields? See, I'm separating the conversation so nobody get mad up front. All right. But y'all see that boy Justin Fields, man? Did y'all see that boy Justin Fields? Man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. That was a little crazy. Somebody said TD stop this Fields mess after one game. Like I said, did you see Justin Fields on one of the biggest stages? Ooh, what is he going to do in the national championship? See, that's what matters. When you play against the best competition, how do you look? Do you make your mistakes and do you have lowered numbers against the best competition? Now, I ain't trying to ruffle feathers, but I'm going to keep it 1,000 on this channel like I always promised y'all I would. Tua versus the best competition in college, all his numbers dropped. It's a fact. Against the best competition in college, all his statistical numbers dropped. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it 1,000, man. But anywho, man, enough about Justin Fields. All I know is the kid looks sharp. He looked real good. And what's going to matter is, can he put it together back-to-back in the national championship game and get it done in another game? That's what matters. The biggest stage, y'all. I'm telling y'all, scouts, I mean, these organizations, they look at what you do throughout the year for intangibles. They look at what you do in the bowl games and on the big stage in the playoffs to see if you can handle the pressure. That's the difference. Everybody think, oh, it was one game, TD. Everybody already know Justin Fields got the intangibles. Through the regular seasons, no matter what struggles or whatever he had, everybody knows he got the intangibles. That's all they look for in the regular season. Do he have the intangibles? Now, if you're blessed enough to make it on the biggest stage against great competition in college football, how do you handle that pressure? Trevor Lawrence proved it last year on the biggest stage. That's why he solidified. And I'm telling you now, man, Fields put it together in the national championship game, 2 massive games like that. And one was against Trevor Lawrence. Oh boy, he's going. Listen, man, he going in the top 2, top 3. Now, I ain't saying that's Miami. If we ain't in the business for a quarterback, we getting Sewell or we getting out of that spot. But he's going high. Somebody going to want to trade up. And hopefully the Dolphins make that deal and get more assets. I'm with it. More talent on the team. Unless the Dolphins feel like they need a quarterback, then that's a different story. But I don't know. I don't know what the Dolphins feel. But I know one thing that will contribute into the thought process of how they feel. That's this week versus the Buffalo Bills when Tua Tagovailoa goes up and plays what many are calling his first snow game, and looking at how he performs in that game. That will go into play on what the Miami Dolphins do in this draft. And I truly do believe that, with no Ryan Fitzpatrick. So he's going to be in the game. Now, I'm going to tell y'all now, man, it ain't no benching Tua for the backup quarterback. There ain't no bench. If he struggles, he's going to have to figure it out. It ain't no benching him for the backup quarterback. Now, if he does get benched for the backup quarterback, I hope some of y'all can use your common sense and know that we're going to draft a quarterback. I don't see him getting benched for a backup quarterback whatsoever. But if he does, which would shock me, even all y'all diehards can finally admit, oh, we drafting a quarterback. So, what do we need Tua to do in this game to get us over the hump? Because this game is bigger than Tua. It's just that he's the headline. That's the sad part about it. This game is bigger than Tua. The only problem is he's still the headline. Shout out to the homie Anchor Down Boat with the donation, said, please give my friend Nate Dogg a shout out. TD Fins for life. Shout out to Nate Dogg. What's up, man? I appreciate you, Anchor. Always, man. But what does Tua need to do? Because this game is bigger than Tua, but he's always going to be the headline. This game is to get us into the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. When the last time we've been to the playoffs? When the last time we've been to the playoffs and we felt like we liked our team to a degree? You know what I'm saying? Top defense. Running game starting to pick it up a little. Quarterback situation, is iffy, but, it's doable maybe, on occasions, We got to get in this one. Why do we have to get in this one? Because this is the one that we can get in and do something special. I don't care, man. We get into the playoffs. Everybody is 0-0. It's just everybody got to have a training camp. It's like looking at the regular season as a COVID training camp. And anything can happen at that point. But talking about that point is jumping so far ahead because, man, I don't know, man. It actually aggravates me that we're in this position right now because, truth be told, if you're a real Dolphin fan and you've been watching these games, let's be honest, y'all. We shouldn't even be in this situation. We should have already clinched. Ain't that crazy that we could even make that assumption? That we could even say that? The truth is we should have already freaking clinched, man. For a multitude of reasons. Whether it had been dealing with several injuries at the beginning of the season. Whether it had been the Denver game. I just can't get the Denver game out of my mind. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all forgive me, okay? For several reasons, we should have been clinched. But we haven't. And we find ourselves in a situation that's, if you want to really be honest, it's no different from the past. Miami Dolphins have a shot. Here it is, all on the line. What will they do? History has shown us that we blow these situations. But if you look at recent history, we've probably had 5 tests this year. And I'll name them for you. I'm guessing 5, but we'll name a few. 5 tests to tell us if history is repeating itself. We started out 0-3. It felt like history was repeating itself. We won 2 straight games. And then we came into the third game we've done this in the past. We've lost a whole bunch, then we won a few, but this is the game that can turn it around. Will we get it done? In the past, we lose, but we won it this year. So we went 1-1 on changing history. Then all of a sudden, it was a case of, you mean to tell me we can really be up 5-3? No, this is where we lose and stay around the 500 club, especially against a team like the 49ers or the Rams or whatever it may be. We won those games, and not only did we win them, we blew them out. But you know what? We play the Jets, and the game we're supposed to win, we lose. We dogged the Jets. And then out of nowhere, unexpected, we all felt good about Denver, and we lost. Oh, Miami. We were 3-2 on the things that we used to do. We came up to the Chiefs. This is the one to get us over the hump. We lost. 3-3 on those moments where this is what Miami do historically. We can't let the Patriots beat us twice. We beat the Patriots. But here we go, the game of the season. If we lose this one, you might as well kiss the baby. It's over. The Raiders. Will we get it done? We got it done. We did more things that we didn't used to do than we repeated history. We broke like trends in a positive way more than we did negatively this year. But we still find ourselves in the last week of the regular season in the same situation as always. Are you in or not? No more if this happens, that happens. One game will determine it. Are you in or not? So I ask you all, put it in the comment section. Will we get in or will we be at home? Put it in the comment section real quick. I just want to get a pulse of the peeps. Shout out to the homie Shake Money with the donation. Said, thank you for being the Dolphins ambassador. I don't always agree with you, but I'm sure glad you're on our side, and much respect and hope big things happen for you this year. I appreciate you as always, Shake Money. You're always showing love, man. Thank you so much, bro. In, out, in. Have confidence. Be at home. We in. We in. Duh. We're in. It's an in. Have confidence. I have all the confidence in the world, bro. You must be a new subscriber saying have confidence to me. Last year, I said we were going 14-2, so don't give me have confidence. In. Tell y'all now, if we get in these playoffs, we about to hurt some people's feelings. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me make sure y'all understand something. We get in the playoffs, stop right there. Everybody stop right there. There are no more expectations. If we make it in the playoffs, remove all expectations, and let's just enjoy the fact that we made it in. It doesn't matter what happened in the first round, second round, third round. I mean, we want to win, but from a evaluation standpoint, we need to cease all expectations. Why would I say that we need to cease all expectations? Because making it to the playoffs have already exceeded expectations. Let's get to the realistic conversation here. Making it to the playoffs will officially mean we exceeded expectations. Some would argue we've already exceeded expectations. I'd argue it. But going to the playoffs, we officially exceeded expectations. It's that simple. Now, in the case of Tua Tagovailoa, I'm not going to go back and forth with people in the comment section. I'm going to give you my season analysis right now in less than 10 minutes on Tua Tagovailoa, probably less than 5. I'm not going back and forth with people. I'm keeping it 100. I'm removing any what y'all call I'm a hater. I'm removing fandom. I'm just going to give it to you straight up. No chaser. And all y'all who got in your feelings about it, oh well, get over it. Tua Tagovailoa. First of all, on a scale of 1 to 10, Tua Tagovailoa has been a 6.5. And that's not bad. I know people ain't going to like that. Tua Tagovailoa lacks the big play ability so far in the NFL. And I did say so far, but some people are not going to hear that. Tua Tagovailoa is scared to take the necessary chances that it takes to be successful in the NFL as a franchise quarterback at this time. Remember, I said at this time. Tua Tagovailoa has protected the ball very well for this organization, but that can also be attributed to the fact that he does not take the necessary risks at times. Tua Tagovailoa is not athletic, ladies and gentlemen. His accuracy could be questioned after this season. And I don't grade accuracy off of completion percentage. There are underthrown, overthrown, too low, too high balls that are still caught in the NFL. Matter of fact, what's crazy is I paid this subscription to PFF to get the next, the advanced stats. It was crazy. Tua, and I heard somebody say it on TV recently, Tua was at like 22. What's the name of it? It's a stat they have where, say you throw an interception, but the defender drop it. He's at the top of the league in turnover probability, where it didn't happen, but he has the highest percentage where it should have. I didn't even know they keep a stat of that. He had over 20-something occurrences where it should have been a turnover, but it wasn't for whatever reason. And we all see it on TV. Thank you, 5 Lives. They put it in the comment section. It's called turnover-worthy plays. I was shocked. That's just luck. Somebody said that's God, TD. Maybe that too. And I'm willing to have that on my team any day. Any day. Tua Tagovailoa is so concerned about not being the reason that we lose a game that he doesn't go win it. So my final analysis on Tua Tagovailoa is that he has to learn how to free his mind, stop being concerned about making mistakes, and go play football like you know how to. Go throw the rock like you know how to. Act like you don't see, just like you did in college. I know the guys were wide open, but act like they're wide open. As long as you put the ball right where it needs to be, trust that these guys will help bail you out or make a play for you. But what he cannot do is continue to play conservative, because that will not get the job done in the NFL. With a great defense, Tua Tagovailoa can bring us to like real talk, y'all. Listen what I'm about to say. With the great defense, Tua Tagovailoa is the type of quarterback that can give us a wild card every single season. But when you have to go through a 4-game gauntlet of the best teams to win a Super Bowl, that conservative play will not work. It will not work. I don't want us to be a Lamar Jackson type team where our guy leads us to so many victories in the regular season, and in the playoffs, your biggest weakness shows because the greatest team scheme for that. Same thing I've been saying about Buffalo, but time will tell on that. Really, these playoffs will tell you if Josh Allen is really turning the corner or not. because they have a roster that should, at a minimum, make it to the AFC Championship. And if they don't, anything short of that, same old, same old. We know what Tua did in college. We know that he has an arm. We know that he can deliver. We know that he can make good decisions at times. But what we saw this year was a kid who wanted to not be the reason we lost and never really go take the game other than the Arizona game. Why was that, though? Here's the conclusion I came up with. I was thinking about it all day today. He has a lot of pressure on him. He's a very smart kid. And those smarts are working against him right now. And let me explain before y'all jump on me. So I think he's a calculated young man. His whole life has been calculated because his parents taught him to be such and make the right decisions and do what's going to be best for the overall bigger picture. And I think Tua knows, based off of what was happening in training camp with the criticism, because if you go back and we be honest, in training camp, every time he threw, mid-range or deeper throws, they were actually picking him off in camp. I don't know if you all remember that, but he was getting interceptions in camp. Josh Rosen was getting a few interceptions. Matter of fact, Josh Rosen had less interceptions than Tua. Fitz had the most interceptions. Tua had the second most, and Josh Rosen when it was all said and done, when the camp was over. At least the portion where the beat writers were able to sit there and watch. He was taking those shots. He delivered some of them, and we got raised that it was a beautiful thing, and some of them were picked off to the point where some beat writers said when Fitz got sick and couldn't practice, and it was just Rosen and Tua, you could tell that they missed Fitz. Because both of them were out there turning the ball over and struggling. And that's not an issue, right? We're not talking about that as being an issue. I'm trying to show y'all something here. He was throwing that ball, and there was a lot of criticism at the time. And then he went to check down Tua, and Brian Flores came out in the media and said, he didn't name names, but we all know who he was talking about. Everybody's making good plays. Everybody has areas to improve on, but what we can't be is a check down team. Those are Brian Flores' words out of camp. What we can't be is a check down team. We all knew he was talking about Tua because every time they said Tua completed a 4-yard pass, Tua completed a 3-yard pass to this person, Tua completed, and Fitz and Rosen was going downfield in camp. So he can't be a check down team. That's why Fitz got the start to begin with. But we came into the season, and Tua has been a check down quarterback. And a lot of the semblance of him making 10 to 20-yard passes on the sideline, a lot of those have almost been intercepted. That could also shake a young guy's confidence. It wasn't caught, but man, that was a pick. Not only was it a pick, I don't want to get benched. I don't want to get benched, and we're not talking about a Fitz taking over in the fourth quarter. That ain't what we're talking about. I think Tua doesn't want to be looked at as you turn the ball over, you're not moving it downfield, you're looking bad, and just look bad as a rookie. And calculated wise, I think that in his mind, I'd rather have an 80% completion percentage and low yardage, but at least I look accurate and, I just have to push the envelope at times, and that's something that can be fixed rather than go out trying to gunsling and looking really bad. And I don't like that, and the reason why I don't like that, I really do think this kid has to realize in the NFL, you're going to make mistakes when you throw that ball and slang it all over the field. But you're also going to make some big plays. The Miami Dolphins invested the number 5 pick in you. I couldn't imagine Tua being so bad that if he slang the rock and threw, he could have thrown 15 interceptions this year. We would take that with 22, 25 touchdowns as a rookie. But you leave a whole facet of your game to still be questioned. And I don't want to hear the receivers, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because if you deliver the ball deep and they mess it up, film tells everybody that. Film says our quarterback delivered an ace and the receiver just bombed it. And everybody talks about Jakeem Grant. Do you know there has only been one deep ball that has been dropped out of the hands? And that was Jakeem Grant. And people say Chan Gailey opened up the offense and had him going vertical. Y'all remember those deep shots when he first was starting? But the outcome of those, like what kind of defensive coordinator is going to let you throw the ball deep 10 times and you're off target 9 of them and keep asking you to throw the ball 10 times when you want to win games? What kind of offensive coordinator is going to do that? They're going to work in the parameters of what they see you can do in practice. You know, this whole notion that Gailey's holding them back, let him loose, open up the playbook. What if he's not getting it in practice? What if every week they install new packages for him to open it up in practice and he's not delivering? If you were the coach, then you would say, give him what he can handle. But nobody wants to fathom that could be a logical, realistic possibility. A logical possibility. And I don't care for those people who keep on throwing out that crap that he's a rookie. Rookies get criticized as well. They're just given a longer leash. The sad thing, our quarterback isn't taking that leash. He can go out there and throw picks after pick. We're still going to give him the shot to get better and better, but he's not even taking that. He's not even taking that. So I don't care nothing about him being a rookie. Do you know Justin Herbert is breaking rookie records? Yeah, I'm comparing right now. I don't care about this. Oh, well, you're comparing two different situations. He has weapons. He breaking Patrick Mahomes records with weapons. He breaking Patrick Mahomes records as a rookie. First year playing football. Do you know that Justin Herbert has thrown the ball more than any quarterback in the NFL this year? And he's only played 13 games? Facts. He has thrown the ball more than any quarterback in the NFL. You know why? Because they trust him to throw the ball. He has a great arm. He's taking shots. They're living with his interceptions because that's the progression. You can't, without failure, there's no lesson learned. Y'all stop that. Oh, Mahomes didn't play as a rookie. Y'all know exactly what I mean. You just want to move the goalpost to give certain people excuses. You want to move the goalposts. It's that simple, man. Tua needs to open it up, and honestly, he needs to do it this week versus Buffalo. I've already said it. Passive, if they play their starters, I'm going to say. If they play their starters, it's not working. He can go 35 of 35. If they all 5-yard passes, we will not beat Buffalo. We won't beat them. We just won't. And whether y'all want to believe me or not, I know Tua has so much more in him. This ain't Tua Tagovailoa. Even with me, who's very critical of Tua, this ain't him. This ain't him. This ain't the best of Tua. Even you apologists will say that this definitely isn't the best of them. We just got different reasonings on why we haven't seen it. We got to see it sooner or later, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't, I mean, I know that it doesn't matter to y'all, but I'm done. I'm done. If we don't see him open up and take some chances sooner or later, bro, we go into next year and he doing this same crap all the way up and down the field for the whole season and we go 8-8. I don't want to hear it. Well, it's just the second year. He's starting to get this and that, and this. And don't let us get another offensive coordinator. Well, this is the first year with the new offensive coordinator. It's gonna be excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Everybody who blames Gailey, you're just an excuse. And these are the same people that wouldn't dare give Tannehill these excuses. That's what blows me. He needs more. Oh, wow. These are some of the same people that wouldn't dare give Tannehill any of these excuses. And Tannehill looked better. I'm still waiting on somebody to debate me on that. Tannehill looked better as a rookie. Tannehill produced way more as a rookie. Way more. If all y'all say, well, Tannehill still sucks, that's fine. So if Tannehill look way better than this as a rookie, then how do y'all find it within your soul to find such easy excuses? And I know I gave Tannehill excuses. They weren't really excuses, they were reasons, but time had to tell that. But Tannehill still produced with all those situations. Jarvis Landry, really, TD? Oh, yeah, Landry was his dink and dunk guy. Really. Landry was the king of a 2, 3, 4, 5 yard catch. So don't give me that. It's crazy to me, man. Tannehill didn't have an arm, yet he put up way more yards, way more touchdowns. You see, you're making my point. Tannehill didn't have an arm, right? Then what's going on with the guy we have now? I don't get it. Way more interceptions too. Of course he would, because he took chances as a rookie, and that's what we're asking. Taking shots down the field. It's that simple. Now I understand some of y'all translate facts into hate. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. But you hear it. You're hearing these facts. Somebody said Tua is not 100%. Oh boy, you'd have had me doing cartwheels if you would have put healthy at the back of that. Oh, we back to the injury concern. Truth to hearts. It said Breeze and Brady is proof you can have a career being checked down captain. Tua is playing like Tyrod. Next year will be a true test. Remember, no offseason. Man, come on, man. Brady and Breeze, you're calling check down kings. These guys take shots. See, Brady and Breeze will check down the heck out of you just to set up the deep ball and complete it. Stop that. Man, I'm about to get out of here, man. It's coming up. We got 500 people watching. Y'all hit that like button before I get out of here. But man, I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit longer, man. Listen, man, he isn't lying. LMAO. Listen, man, I promise y'all, a lot of y'all, I understand y'all be coming into my defense, and I promise y'all, I appreciate it. We hear, we see, we know what's facts and what's opinion. But don't worry about going back and forth with people on whether I'm right or not. Don't worry about it, man. You have to understand they're here listening. This guy never knows what he's talking about, but yet it's amazing to me. I tell you when I'm giving you my opinion. But it's when we talk about facts and then people act like it's an opinion. No, just go look it up, man. Shout out to True to Heart. Said, I'm a Bills fan, but y'all are definitely a good ASS team. Tua is y'all future, and I hope for competitive battles in the future. Me too. I hope for competitive battles. I also hope that Tua is our future. A lot of people may not believe that because we need him to be our future. Number one for me transactionally, so we don't have to waste future picks on quarterbacks. It's crazy, man. You made me a happy fan and supporter of your channel when you defend your rookie quarterback against Master at Works. You know what? That's an interesting observation. Who said that? That's an interesting observation. Mr. Swoosh said that. For all y'all people who think I be hating on Tua, that's interesting you say that. And you know what? I'm going to piggy bank off of that, and I'm going to pat myself on the shoulder. Let me take this off the screen and pat myself. Because you know what? To all y'all who think I'm a Tua hater, if I was a Tua hater, I would be doing it publicly out in front of everybody. I talk the truth on this channel about things with Tua. When he ain't looking good, I tell it. But every Wednesday night, or whenever we have it, we get on that round table, I defend Tua. I talk about how he's going to be great and we're taking our time and he's developing. I defend him. I don't say none of this stuff on that channel. I talk the truth over here and let you know what the business is and my true thoughts. But I ain't finna air dirty laundry and how I really feel out there on their channel for all the competition to see. Every time I'm talking his good graces, he's getting better. He about to stick it to y'all. Just like Master Works, I said Tua about to give it to y'all. Oh, he's trash. And then I talk trash to him about Tua giving it to him. Y'all, but y'all act like you can't tell the difference between the two. It's that simple, man. I like this kid, man. I ride with this kid. The problem is he is not exempt from criticism. Some of y'all same people was dogging Noah Igbenogany in the first two games. But hey, you in a red territory if you mention Tua. Stop that. Ain't nobody exempt. Noah was looking trash, getting burnt all over the field. He ain't ready. But you know what? Hopefully he's learning from that and he turning the quarter. Same thing I say about Tua. Tua did this, Tua did that. But you know what? Hopefully he gets better. Hopefully he does this. I think he needs to do this to get better. Oh, you a hater. It amazes me, man. Understands, I know how it feels to be a fan of a specific person and people talking negative about it. My favorite NBA player is Rajon Rondo. You don't think I've been through the last 14 years of people talking trash about him? Oh, you know how many people this dude just say his favorite NBA player is Rajon Rondo. He done lost it. But I've rolled with him, and I know how it feels for somebody to talk about the player you like, especially when you know what he got in him. But at the same token, I don't ignore facts. Rondo stinking up the joint. He stunk up the joint today. But you know what? I think he can get better. But I don't sit here and go around, oh, he the best. I mean, he is the best point guard, pure point guard of all time. That's just my opinion. But y'all know what I mean. That's all it is, man. Got your feelings, man. The truth is the truth. Maybe if you just looked at it objectively, and then you would be able to actually be a real Miami Dolphin fan, not a Tua tongue about. And you know what? Let's keep it 1,000. We got a lot of Tua fans that ain't even Dolphin fans. I gotta call it how it is. I'm gonna call it how it is right now here on this stream. We have a lot of Tua fans that ain't even Dolphin fans, and the only reason they Dolphin fans is because of Tua. Tell me I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen. You tell me I'm wrong. Oh, I'm not a Dolphin fan. I just follow Tua at Alabama, so I rock with the Dolphins right now. Your posts ain't deep in with the Dolphins. You just want to see Tua succeed. You can care less about his weapons as long as they catch the ball. And I'm going to call it how it is. That's a fact, man. Calling some of y'all out, and some of y'all are the only ones that's talking, doing all this negative stuff, coming back about, oh, you a hater and this and that. Y'all the ones. Y'all are the ones. Y'all are the ones. And I'm going to call it how I see it, man. Sticky Fingers 02 with the donation saying Herbert may not be winning, but he's developing because he's constantly takes chances, so he learns from it. Tua is trying not to take mistakes. Make mistakes. Oh, I'm bad. So he'll never learn. Therefore, Dolphins ceiling is wild card. Ugh. But he still has an upside. I think Tua's the type of guy he can come out here and just rip it. Like he might come in this Buffalo game and put up 380, 3 touchdowns and rip it. Because honestly, the kid got to realize this is the game you ain't got nothing to lose. This is the game you ain't got nothing to lose. Rip it, man. Let it go. Let's go get him. And I think he got it in him. If I miss your donation, please forgive me. It just was going by so fast. Rolly Diaz with the donation said, I think Tua gets the job done with most of our starters back, and we make the playoffs, and we use our picks on Penei Sewell. What you think? If Tua gets the job done, that's exactly what I think. I want him to get the job done. And yeah, we get Penei Sewell. Listen, if he don't get the job done, I still want to get Penei Sewell. I still want to get Penei Sewell. So, but listen, man, I just want to see the Tua that I know is inside of him. That's the crazy part about it. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, this is where they're gonna call me a hater, but I officially will tell you Tua got it in him. But I think he holding himself back, man. It ain't Gailey. It ain't the weapons. I think he holding himself back so that he doesn't make the big mistake. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about making the big mistake. You don't understand how much support you have regardless. Who's in after 1 year? But if he keeps checking down and not taking the chances, it's possible. And I already told y'all that. It's possible. Flores ain't going for that crap, man. Flores is not going for it. This kid ain't no chump. This kid's confidence ain't shaking because of Fitz. None of all these things we've been hearing for the last 10 weeks. None of that. This kid is a grown man who was raised right, who got a good head on his shoulder. He know what's what. But don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about being 80% completion percentage. Take your 60 proudly with 200 more yards a game. Shout out to Rolly Diaz said, how much does field stock go up with a natty national championship win? It goes up a lot. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Lawrence going first, but I promise you, if Fields balls out again, another 6 touchdowns, all them yards, and look great and win the national championship, they're gonna start the debate regardless. Should Fields go number 1? They're gonna do it. It's inevitable. If he balls out and win the national check, because Trevor's done. Trevor's now draft eligible. He's gone now. No more football for him in college. He got knocked out. Fields still get to show people what time it is. And they're going to have that conversation. Should Fields be the number 1 overall pick? It's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Trevor has shown consistently that he can do this, but Fields, oh my gosh, this kid, man, you know he's going to be on the next. It's going to happen. And let me tell you something, it's just better for us. Because if we can get 2 quarterbacks at 1 and 2, Penei Sewell is sitting right there. Penei Sewell is sitting right there, and we need to snatch him up. Snatch him up. Snatch him up. Oh, I'm going to tell y'all now. Who do I want in the draft number 3 overall? Penei Sewell, period. I don't care if Tua kept me in the check down guy. Give me Penei. Because you know what? Give me Penei Sewell, then at least he'll have more time to check down. Maybe we can get him from an 80% completion to a 90. So I'll take it. I'll take it. That's who I want. Devontae Smith or Jamar Chase? Who are you taking, TD? Man, why you do me like that? That's a good one. Do I? Ooh, Andres, man, you got me thinking now. This sucks, man. I would have to go with Smith, but either. How about that? I'll take, if they're on the board in front of me right now, I'm gonna take Smith. But I like both of them, man. I like both of them. I would go with Smith. It's unfair for me to have to choose. What y'all say? What do y'all think? Oh, y'all already Jamar Chase, Smith. Chase. Smith has chemistry with Tua. I mean, that was a big part of it. You can't listen. Well, I'll wait to do my draft videos on that. That'll be coming February 1st, started February 1st. Or whenever the day after the Super Bowl, whenever that is. But good question, man. Good question. Jamar has NFL size. He got a whole lot. Rolly with the donation said, I think Fields will break the curse of Field State QBs being bust. What do you think? And I don't believe in that, you go to a certain school, you're going to end up being a bust. I don't believe in that notion. Every man is for themselves. I never believed in that notion regardless. So he has every chance to break any, but I'm going to tell you now, I think Fields can end up coming into this league, even rookie year, playing just like Justin Herbert. Like, if you looked at that game with Fields, I was impressed with his arm strength too. It was a play where he threw a 58-yard touchdown. Now, this wasn't a 40-yard pass that ran for another 18. He threw a 58-yard touchdown, but he was 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That man threw a 68-yard pass, traveled 68 yards on the money in the kisser. He had another one that was like 46, add 10 because he was about 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It was like 56. Somebody said it was underthrown, TD, and it was still 68 yards. Do you see that? It was underthrown, but it was 68 yards. He caught it on the goal line. The guy caught the ball on the goal line for a 58-yard touchdown, and Fields was literally 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 68 yards. And he don't throw it straight like you would need to. Man, that ball hung like you. Oh, my. I said, gosh, that's what you call an arm. Fields over T-Law. Don't at me. So I was highly impressed, man. I saw this kid throw them deep balls. I was like, whoa. But let me tell you what I was actually impressed with about Fields. Go watch the film of that game. Matter of fact, do me a favor. You know how you should watch all the film? Nah, this is the one case you can go watch all the highlights, right? Because there's a reason I want you to watch the highlights. Just Justin Fields highlights. It's going to show you every pass he threw in that game. More than 50% of those passes were literally in double, triple coverage, threading needles, safety veering over in the end zone. It like tight windows. Tight windows. Go look at it. This wasn't the case of, everybody running wide open. Go watch the highlights. He was throwing the tightest passes. Like literally, catch, bang. Oh, they reaching for it. They didn't get it. Like he was throwing and wasn't scared to. Tight coverage. Ain't no, my man had him beat by 8 yards. Listen, I don't care about it was one game. The kid was already mentioned. That means he already showed the attributes during the season. Why y'all keep saying it was one game? The kid was already mentioned to go in the first round. So you don't have college football as a scrub, and they say you going probably number 4 or 5 or 6 overall, and he has a game like that, and then you got the right to say, it was only one game. No. This kid been balling in college, period. You ain't mentioned in the first round if you ain't got a semblance of balling. What are some of y'all talking about? Or is this some of y'all same people trying to diminish him so that you can build somebody else up? Maybe. I don't know. Man. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Somebody said, so was Tua, TD. Nah. Stop lying. No, we done been through too many film sessions on this channel. Maybe you're a new subscriber, but we done been through too many film sessions on this channel where they done shut my channel down and they done gave me community strikes for showing film on tour against the best competition. Ain't no freaking tight windows. We done did it too many times, proving to y'all wide open, first read, wide open. So don't give me no 2 or 2. That's the main reason I pointed it out, because Fields impressed me seeing that he was throwing in tight coverage. Even Trevor Lawrence be having wide open. But that's why I pointed out the fact that, you know what, I must give it to Fields. He impressed me in that game. The throws that I saw with total disregard of the defense, like literally you ain't even there, I'm going to get this in there. It was impressive. It was really impressive. If the Jets take him, we're going to have to worry about him in the NFL, in the AFC East. That is a fact. I still want my Panay Sewell, so I'll deal with it. But he actually impressed us. He impressed me. I was shocked when I saw the film. Jets need to get him. Man, Jets better not make me mad and be talking about they sticking with Sam Darnold and this and that and this, man. That'll really make me mad, man. That'll make me mad. Trade the 3rd pick and Tua to the Jets for Fields. Nah, I ain't giving up Tua and the 3rd pick for nobody. I ain't doing that. That 3rd pick is too much to me. Tua, I still feel like he gonna get it done, but he needs to show us. I feel like he gonna turn that corner, but he gotta show us. No. One moment, guys. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All right. Thanks, babe. Love you. Yeah, my wife said, I see you in here having fun. We'll cook later. So I got more time. Guys, chill. Give Tua time. Are we giving him time? What time is it? 9:21? He got about 16 hours. Oh man, that was a joke, y'all. I was just messing around. All right. we giving that man time. He got 16 hours. Matter of fact, 15 hours and 39 minutes. And at that very moment, he on the clock. Stop hate. Yeah, stop hate. You got to stop hate around the world, y'all. Hate is not good. Making jokes are acceptable, but not hate. We gave Ryan Tannehill time. Let's be fair with Tua. Two different scenarios and situations, man. See, when you get Ryan Tannehill time, it came with a slew of yards and some touchdowns, and you saw it. You saw he at least had the ability to make plays. Nobody's ever doubted Ryan Tannehill making plays. They just, he ain't got pocket presence. He can't connect on the deep ball, but he was still rocking the heck out of them 15 to 25-yard passes, though. That's something nobody could ever deny. Ryan Tannehill would stick that ball in the middle of the field, any 10 to 30 yards, he was money. At first, he struggled in that deep ball. But you know what Tua's longest pass completion was this year? His furthest completion this year, you know how many yards that was? And the second one after that is literally 10 yards less. 35 yards. 35 yards was the longest one. And the second one after that was 25, and then a whole bunch of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8s, and 4, 4, 4s, 4, 3s, 2, 2, 2s, 1, 2. Yeah, I know. Anyway, TD, start the stream 1 hour before the game tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'll see what I can do, man. Appreciate the donation. Who sent that? Rolly with another donation. Shout out to you, Rolly. I appreciate you. Keep putting donations through. He said, final one, I need to hear your whole analysis of Tua and how long he has in Miami before we trade them for underperforming. Trade him for underperforming. I kind of started the stream with my analysis, so you might have missed the first 15 minutes. I gave you a whole take of my take on Tua, but your comment is very assumptive. And I don't really get into assumptive like that as if we're going to trade Tua. I've never said that we're going to trade Tua because there is still a window where he's going to blow all of our minds. He is going to shock me, at least. Some people he can't shock because he's going to do it, and that's fine. So your comment is kind of very assumptive. So when you say how long he has in Miami, I'll change your question to if he struggles, how long are they going to put up with it? I'll change it to that. They'll give 2 or 3 years. If he struggles, they'll give him 3 years. And then they may consider trading. But what you have to understand is the Miami Dolphins, they have proven already that they can go draft Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields in this draft and still not trade Tua. So that doesn't mean they won't at some point feel like they need to go get another quarterback. See, people think that when I say the Dolphins might go get another quarterback, why are you hating? Why are you trying to get Tua out of the door? Nobody ever said anything about trading Tua. The job is still Tua's to lose, even if they go get a quarterback. It is still his to lose. Ryan Fitzpatrick, it might be out of there. There's a great chance Fitzpatrick isn't back. So do you really think the Miami Dolphins going into next year with Tua Tagovailoa the starter and the backup that we have now is going to be our official backup? You've been too nice about Tua. Me? Maybe. But no, they're not going to go with Tua next year, and our current backup that's going to be backup this week is going to be his official backup. No, they got to get another solid quarterback to be our backup next year, especially when you have a Tua Tagovailoa who hasn't showed you that he's 1,000% the guy. Now, he may be 1,000% the guy to some people, but you think Brian Flores, listen, if you're 100% the guy, you don't get benched by any means necessary. You do not get benched being down by 3 points in the fourth quarter and you're about to get the ball. It don't happen if you're 100% the guy. At least if the coach believes you're 100% the guy. That don't mean Flo don't believe in Tua and he don't trust Tua, as he says. But Tua ain't 100% the guy in his head for the future. He's trying to get him to be. He's trying to get him to be. Because there is no such thing as being down by 3 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter and you're about to get the ball and you get sat as the franchise quarterback. I can see if you're down by 30 points. We benched 2 quarterbacks this year, but they were down by like 30 points. This is fact. Nobody, you say to hate all you want. This is fact. If Flores believed he was 100% the guy, it's impossible. You don't get benched. Only down by 3 points. 8 minutes left and you're about to get the ball. Period. You don't. You die with your 100% guy. Because a 100% guy, you have full confidence that he can pull it off. The only way you take somebody out of a game is if you don't think they can finish the deal. Facts. They're trying to get him to be the guy 100%. And he has a window to do that. To me, that window is going to be 3 years. And I really do think with this talent coming out now, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go get another guy. Not because he's going to replace Tua, but it's still more competition that they're already grooming just in case Tua ain't it. You think they would really be opposed to having Justin Fields sit on the bench all next year behind Tua just in case? You really think they would have a problem having an asset sit right on that bench for a whole year just in case? Well, no, TD, not a number 3 overall pick. Wasn't the number 5 overall pick supposed to sit this whole year? So, yeah, they would. And if Tua says, this is mine, they still got Fields or whoever it is sitting right there who want them. You ain't got to have the number 1 pick, the number 2, the number 3, the number 4, the number 5. Give me your 16 this year and your next year, whatever it is. It's just an asset that they could flip later. And if Tua turns out not to be the guy, insert Fields. Who wants Tua? You ain't got to be the number 1. You ain't got to be the number 2. Give me your whatever. To me, that's the smartest thing this organization can do. I would be thrilled to have insurance sitting on the bench. Now, I know between all of us is going to be controversy and nobody likes that. Oh, Fields should be starting. No, leave Tua in. We know that's going to happen. I get it. But when you wipe out all of that trash noise, TDPHINSTALK talking his talk, the fans or this and that for the Dolphins saying they talk, when you wipe out all of that noise, it is a genius move out of Miami Dolphins if they did it. It would be a genius move. You got the assets to do it. But nobody cares about getting caught with their pants down. Everybody wants to sync with one guy instead of having a contingency plan. Nobody wants to talk contingency in regards to Tua. No, it is disallowed. He's going to be the guy. Even if he isn't, we have to sync in hopes that he is. We don't have to, though. It's like having us in that old thought process. It doesn't make any sense to me. Getting caught with your pants down. I told y'all we ain't getting another pick this high, number 3. Even if Tua struggle, we ain't drafting at 3 no more. We ain't got no more chances to get a top quarterback. And if it don't work out, we're going to be around here talking about we need to tank again. Man, if we had that conversation again, shame on the organization, shame on the fans, shame on me, everybody. Shame. Well, that ain't going to happen because Tua going to be the guy. I'm with that. But can we at least put some insurance in place just in case? You do realize that when you buy another asset, it doesn't mean you lost money. Why would we waste the number 3 pick on another quarterback? I try to explain this with people in business. My friends, when we talk business, that's a good investment. You should buy that rental property. Well, why would I spend $90K on the rental property? It's only going to bring me $1,800 a month. Because when you spend $90K on the rental property, it's going to bring you $1,800 a month. But you still got the $90K. It's just in the form of a rental property. As a matter of fact, that rental property might even be worth 135 years from now. It's like hiding your money, but while it's hiding, it's throwing cash at you. It makes no sense to me. I don't want to spend the $90,000 in my bank account for this rental property. It's only going to give me $1,800. It's an asset. It's making you money you don't have to work for. And the $90K is still there in the form of the home. You can sell it at any time for $90K. And you got your money back. You didn't lose. Come on, man. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's funny. I just saw a comment. Somebody said, I don't draft a player at number 3 as a contingency plan. So if we had no quarterback, would you draft the quarterback at number 3? Because y'all say it's different for the quarterback. See, if I told y'all right now, if I said it right now, I said, man, with the number 3 pick, we need to go get a punter. We need to go get a punter. Matt Hack, we need to go get a punter. Not no punter. Ain't quarterback, ain't that position of more importance? The quarterback position? Ain't it more important to get that right? So don't tell me I wouldn't get a contingency at number 3. But if you were wrong at who you got now, you're going to have to wait till you get a number 3 again to get it right. And do y'all realize if you did get a quarterback at number 3, like a Fields or say Lawrence, just hypothetically say Lawrence was at 3. Do you realize that if you got Lawrence at 3, you're going to flip that for more anyway if Tua works out? You do realize you're going to get more than a number 3 overall pick for Lawrence. Like imagine getting Lawrence failed at number 3 for whatever reason. You drafted Lawrence. Tua comes out next year, MVP of the league. You do realize when you go to trade Lawrence, you're going to get more than a number 3 overall pick, right? Somebody said you don't get more. Yeah, you do. If Trevor sit on that bench the whole year, yeah, you do. You don't get more because usually the player plays and they look like trash. That's why. Usually you don't get like Josh Rosen. You had to pay a second for him because look how he looked. You drank that drink in 5 gulps. Yeah, man. It was about my only drink. I've been water all day. That was my first non-water, green tea. TD, what have you been smoking? Truth, man. You better puff on that truth. Whew. Nothing but it, baby. Why do people constantly doubt us after we've done this, after what we've done this season? Because reckless, we haven't done nothing yet this season. That's why people constantly doubt us. You got to do more than what we've done so far this season. You got to do more. You got to do more. You got to go. You got to make the playoffs, number one. Number two, you got to go maybe win a playoff game. You know what I mean? And you're going to see all the respect in the world next year. You'll see all the respect in the world next year. Oh, stop reaching. You can never grab something if you don't. So I said, stop reaching. You can never grab something if you don't. I know I bring this up a lot, but they said I was reaching when I said they're going to trade Tunsil. I said that over a month before it happened. I said it over a month before it happened. They're going to trade Tunsil. Watch. I lost about 200 subscribers for even saying that. And everybody said, bro, you reaching. Bro, you reaching. You can never grab hold to the truth if you don't reach. Possibilities are all around y'all. Every year there are transactions and moves that happen in this NFL that got us like, man. That's why I don't even that's why I don't even like talking about the draft for round 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I ask y'all this every year. Name a player that you thought we were going to get in round 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 or 7. Name a player that you thought we were going to get and we got. It like never happens. Everybody that you put in your mocks, I go a step further. Nobody guessed any of the players that we would get other than Tua Tagovailoa in the last 10 years in the first round. First round picks. Nobody guessed any of them. Guessed none of them. I just saw you on a commercial. Yes, the playoff commercial. Hopefully it don't disappoint tomorrow. Hopefully we make the playoffs. I hate for us to miss the playoffs and then I keep watching the commercial like we in. Everybody, man. Everybody get it wrong. If everybody was right, we'd have Dwayne Haskins. Oh, man. We have Dwayne Haskins right now. If everybody, oh, my gosh. I'll never forget that night. Everybody begging for Dwayne Haskins, and we took Christian Wilkins. And people were mad on my channel, man. Draft night. They were so mad. They were so mad, man. They were heated. TD Fans Talk, should we bring in Dwayne Haskins during the offseason after Tua leads us to the Super Bowl? I think the Dolphins should bring in Dwayne Haskins. You bring in every player you can, take a look at him. If he don't look good, you get him out of there. But you put your own eyes on players. You don't go by what they coaches did and this and that and how they look with another team. This is a different coaching staff. You bring every player you can in and you evaluate it for yourself, and you might look at him and say, I can turn him into a really good backup. And you might want to go with it. What kills me is these people, no, negative. You never bring no Haskins in. Why? Because of what he did this year? If that's the case, then we do need to go get a quarterback because of what Tua did this year. Exactly. You bring him in, you put your own eyes on it, you make your own assessment of his ceiling and what you can grow him to be. And if you can do it at the right price, if he's coachable and you think that you can get him to a certain point, yeah, you bring him in. You want to develop, you want the best backup you can possibly have. And who's to say that his starting days aren't over? He might become a really good starter for a team. Just depend on the scheme and the type of fit. It ain't right. People write people off so fast, man. That ain't cool. Sometimes it's just the situation they're in. Beast Mode said, what's better for us? Bills starting Allen and Diggs, etc., or them rolling over? I think we want to beat their A players. I agree. Like, it's better for us for them not to start, of course. But listen, y'all. I would love for this team to win the Super Bowl this year, and I think that we can shock people and maybe do it. But I wouldn't bet on it. So with that being said, you have to evaluate this team. So you would love for Diggs and Allen to be out there. Now you get a real good gauge. Hey, this is one of the most high-flying offenses in the league with weapons. How you looking, Byron Jones? How you looking X against them? You know, we didn't have this last time. How does Tua look against that defense? How does, you want to evaluate everything. You don't want to just go in. I mean, you're gonna get evaluation in the playoffs anyway. So that's good too. But we also see this. I don't even want to say it out of my mouth, but I'm gonna have to because I just told y'all I don't want to say it out of my mouth. What I fear the most, like, there is a heartbreak situation tomorrow. There is a such thing as a heartbreak situation. And I'd be livid if they don't play their starters and we lose. If they don't play their starters and we lose, that's heartbreaking. Like, I'm sitting here telling y'all this and I feel emotional inside right now. Like, I probably would cry tomorrow. They don't play their starters and we lose, I would cry. I know it because I know how I feel talking about it right now. It hurts. That hurts. All the work this team put in, and I'm saying this team, these players on this team, even the no-name guys that, oh, they're trash, we need more weapons, yet these guys got high completion percentages. Everybody crying about, oh, these guys can't catch the ball. But every game they going 5 of 6, 6 of 8, 3 of 4. It kills me. This whole team, this defense busting they behind. They don't work hard this year. It would be sad if they didn't play their start. Like, play your starters and y'all beat us. Okay, we ain't quite there yet, but we coming next year. But you don't play your starters and you beat us. I'm heated on a whole new level. I would be heated on a whole new level. They say it's supposed to be snowing tomorrow. I don't care. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. Hey, TD, are you high? Man, I don't smoke, bro. I don't smoke. Catch me several years ago, different story, but got to be focused in my life for my dreams now. I don't smoke. TD, show us the special lights. I ain't turning them on. Right. We win tomorrow. I'll let the lights fly. I would be, man. No, you smoke the truth every day. But you know what? That's just air. That's the truth. Like, people make the truth out to be this rare thing that you have to obtain. It's all around you. You just got to accept it. Let me show you how you can get the truth. Do that, and you're bringing in truth, and you're letting it out. It's that simple. Some people make the truth difficult. It's that simple, man. How confident are you that you will make? I believe you mean make the playoffs, make it in. We win and we in. I'm very confident. I'm beyond confident. Even if they start their starters, we got a great chance of winning this game. Again, one thing that does concern me, I'll be honest, is all these game time questionables. I was hoping we would have Devontae Parker back for the game, so I don't know. I hope he's back. TD might have popped the pill. Never done that in my life. I can say that. Never have done that. No, I ain't trying to get all into that. Beast mode. If I was the Bills, I wouldn't start their players. Why would they? They beat us. Who cares? Their scrubs take us, and the tone is set for 2021. I agree. Like I agree. If I was Buffalo, it ain't that serious. Like if you really worried about the number 2 seed when you can't even have full stadiums anyway, and I get the traveling, but you're gonna be at home first round anyway. You're gonna be at home in the first round regardless. You'll be at home regardless in the first round. A matter of fact, yeah, they would. They'll be home first round, second round. They'd be home, but they ain't winning the first round, so they ain't going to the second round. The crazy thing is, every team is worthy, though. I look at the playoff field, any team could beat any team. Any team could beat any team. It's that simple, man. Some Bills fans. Miami fans are cocky, LOL. Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm very cocky. But it's easy. You can always shut me up by winning. TD, you think Coach Flo will win Coach of the Year? Amazing how he got these guys to buy in and what he's got going in Miami. That's a great question. Coach of the Year, he should win Coach of the Year, but whether he will, let me just say this. If he makes the playoffs, Coach Flo winning Coach of the Year, hands down. If he misses the playoffs, if he misses the playoffs, he would win Coach of the Year if Tua plays bad. Because it's going to amplify his great decisions in the regular season of putting Fitz in. It's going to make it that much bigger. They'll look at it as, well, you know, they didn't have Fitz this time, but if they did, they might have had a better chance. So he is Coach of the Year. He made decisions that nobody would have made. That's really what a lot of people are talking about with Coach Flo. We all know his leadership. We all know he's a great coach, period. But a lot of people are talking about him going against the grain and not doing what's traditional. What's traditional is never benching Tua, but by benching Tua, we may have added a win on the season and stuff like that, and it's worked. So, because if it didn't work, then they would literally be like, what is he doing? I think he's making terrible decisions. But every time they work, they're like, man, he's making it work. You got to give him credit, man. This is something we haven't seen. That's what's making him get even more notoriety, making the right decisions at the right time. So that's how it is, man. You are definitely crazy, but I still love the content. Appreciate you, FGQPMHS. Oh, man. Somebody said it's a game. Oh my gosh. Y'all think football is a game? Now, let me ask y'all that question. Yes or no in the comment section. Do y'all think football is a game at the end of the day? Banana chips. Do y'all think football is a game? Football ain't no game. Anything you include money in, it ain't a game. It's business. Football ain't no game. It's a game to the fans, but every fan that thinks it's a game, they looking at it wrong. It's a business. Nothing more, nothing less. It's business. It's a sport. They say gambling is a sport now too. Somebody said first time watching, do better. Well, that means, are you going to stick around to see if I do? It's a business game. Yeah. Get some Dogecoins. I don't know what it is. It's a game until you start getting paid. Yes. Listen, football is a business, man. Football is a business. People think that, oh, it's just a game. Don't take it that serious. Blah, blah, blah. Man, football is people's employment. I wonder, like think about where you work. Say you work at an insurance company, Progressive. Is it a game? You know, I mean, people out here employed. You know, I mean, it's when you watch TV at night, when you watch Lord of the Rings, it's entertainment, but is it a game? It's a job, man. You watching people work. You watching people work. It's just it's just work that's exciting to watch. I get what y'all talking about in regards to it's a game. They're playing a game at work. They're playing a game at work. Their job is to play a game. School is a game, TD. Ah, that is true, but that's probably over a lot of people's head. And we're not going to get into that right now. Just like my other channel, TD's Real Talk, I can't even do that channel. First of all, a lot of people were coming the wrong way about stuff in email. And then on top of it, it was getting censored by YouTube. YouTube was censoring stuff that didn't make sense for them to censor. Like history. If you talk about history, factual history, YouTube was censoring it. They were like, oh, this video does not adhere to the policy of this and that and this. I was just like, I'm not dealing with this crap. Everybody already know we being censored and everything we say. If it doesn't fit the narrative, it's censored. They were censoring all the stuff. So I'm done with that. I'm actually going to do a podcast on that channel with my homie back in Dallas. I'm not going through that. Got to go to Phoenix Social Video, man. I look into something else, man. You play to win the game. It's no censor. Okay. All my homies love TD. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all your homies, man. 3 interceptions. LOL. Hell, you had 4 on KC and lost. Yeah, that was bad. Ain't that crazy, though? We had 4 interceptions on Kansas City and still lost. Total of 5 turnovers, though, because we got a fumble, too. 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers. And we lost. Y'all know how that happened? How you get 5 turnovers and still lose? And 3 of the turnovers was in your own territory, right in your backyard where you can go score easily. Do y'all know how that happened? Because we started late on offense. We still could have won, though. Yeah. You have Tua as your QB. Tua. Wow. I will say this. Tua does take a lot of he even said it himself. He take a lot of responsibility in that game. 2 times we were at the 30-something yard line, and he took a sack that put us out of field goal range, and we punted the ball twice. And other than that, we just couldn't move the ball down the field into the 4th quarter very late. So it is what it is, man. You got to capitalize on turnovers. Do y'all know how many turnovers Xavier Howard has produced that didn't turn out to be anything? You're right. Then he took a safety too. I forgot about that. That as well. Taking a safety and giving the ball away because you got to punt it after the safety. Wow. But yeah, Xavier Howard, all that hard work he did, we barely cash in on any of them. We barely ever cash in on any of them. I'm ready for a Howard interception tomorrow. That would be nice. Howard did his job. Sure did. Sure did, man. But we're an hour and a half in. I'm about to get ready to get out of here. But before I do, man, listen, y'all. Because I guess we're not going to do the cooking video no more tonight. So we'll probably do it another night because it's too late. So I think she already started cooking. Tomorrow's a big day. At the end of the day, whether we agree or disagree, we're all Miami Dolphin fans. Special disclosure to all the viewers of this show. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all now, whether you agree or disagree with me or not, sometimes I call out your comments. It's all love, y'all. Excuse me. It's all love. I mean, I may be loud sometimes. I don't have no animosity towards nobody. It's all love, man. I just speak my truth. You speak yours. And I may rebuttal it, but it's all love. I've been proven wrong many times. Not many, but many times. And some of you all could be 1,000% correct. And I could be 1,000% wrong on some of the stuff I've been talking about lately. But one thing I need y'all to realize, there is a mantra that we go by on this channel. And it always seems to settle everything at the end of the day. If you've been rocking with us long enough, I'm just curious if anybody knows what that mantra is, that thing that we say. We always say. It's 3 words. Ain't nobody going to be thinking about it. The mantra is delusion. No, it's something we say. When we have a disagreement, it's 3 words that at the end of the day, it settles it. So, Cypher is the winner. Sonny D, you missed it by a second. Cypher got it right. Time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. It's no need to get all in your feelings and get all mad and depressed and go on Instagram and email and write me death threats and how I'm the worst person alive and how I'm the biggest hater alive. It's no need for that. Y'all know I ignore you and kill you with kindness anyway. I send you a quick, I thank you for the validation, then I block you. But it ain't that serious. At the end of the day, time will tell. It's that simple. So if time tells us I'm wrong, I welcome you to come back. Told you, TD, you were wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Get it out if it makes you feel better. But if I was right, I don't see you. And that's fine. It ain't that serious to me. So some of y'all stop wasting my inbox. It's people that with serious stuff. Bro, I'm trying to start a YouTube channel. Can you help me? Yeah, I want to help you. If I get through all these ridiculous things, stop sending me ridiculous stuff. All I do is reply. Thanks for validation, and I block you. That's it. It ain't no need for all of that. It's that simple, man. People give you death threats. Y'all be, man, I be cracking up, y'all. We got love for you. Everyone wants the Dolphins to win. Appreciate you, Florida born, Kentucky grown. Yeah, they be giving death threats, all kind of stuff. Bro, if I ever see you in Miami, oh, it's on. You better blah, blah, blah. Like, what kind of life must you have to be sending another grown man a death threat over talking about the Dolphins? But usually in those moments, I get on my knees and pray. I pray for God to send whoever the individuals that do stuff like that wisdom. Pray that they don't, because some people crazy enough to do stupid stuff like that. But I just pray that, you know, God, don't have them throwing away the rest of their life over the Miami Dolphins. It ain't even about me because God, you're going to take me when you want me to go. So I don't even worry about that part of it. But if they willing to say stuff like that to me, that mean they willing to do or say things in their general life. Lord, give them the wisdom to not end up in jail for the rest of their life and waste the beautiful life that you could be using. It's that simple. It's that simple. Trust me. It's crazy, man. The stuff y'all don't even realize the stuff I get in my inbox. You don't even realize the stuff I get in my inbox. Bro, if I ever see you face to face, try to talk about my wife, my kids, all kind of stuff. I'd be like, man, some people, this is really deep for them. This is really deep for them. But for the record, I'm protected, ladies and gentlemen. I'm protected. I'm protected. I am protected, man. That's horrible. That's crazy, bro. Trust me, you go hit Doug up. I'm sure he know what I'm talking about. It be all kind of people. I still get stuff to try to put me and Doug against each other. All kind of stuff. Doug said this and you said that. What are you going to do? Stop. That's my brother. We laugh about it. we hit each other. We text each other all the time. We laugh about it. We laugh about it all the time, man. It's crazy, man. Doug and you are cool. Very cool. Very cool. I was trying to walk him through what he had to do at the hospital when he was having the baby. He was excited, man. Oh, man. That's what's up, though. I'm proud of him, man. Really, that's sad, TD. It ain't sad, man. It's all good, man. It ain't sad, man. Y'all, that's why some of y'all who are more fortunate to be more sane up here, get on your knees and help some of these people out, man. Get on your knees and help some of these people out. Him and Doug is literally humble. That's my homie, man. Yeah, man, it ain't that serious, man. Y'all don't even understand, man. It's crazy. It's crazy the stuff people do. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm proud of Doug for his new girl. Yes, man. Yes, that's why no matter what, man, I always support Doug. That's why I tell y'all see me when people be like, oh, I'm unsubscribing. Hey, go check Doug out. You might like him. You know, hey, give it a little shout out, you know, because people think that this is about me. We're building a community, a family here at TDPHINSTALK. This is our channel. I just get to control it. I mean, that's just how it works, but it's our channel, man. You know how many relationships I've built on this channel? You know how many people are watching right now and commenting right now that we text back and forth, we talk back and forth, all that good stuff. Now, I can't do that with everybody. Some of y'all, man, y'all go all day, every day, and I can't. I got 5 kids. I can't be going back and forth all the time. Can't be doing it. Oh, man. TD is the future. TD in the future. I am the future, though. But TD in the future, are you looking into doing more than Dolphins content, like the whole NFL content? Yeah, I am. But I just have to balance it and manage it with my time, you know, dealing with the small business and then dealing with this channel. Like this is my leisure. Like this is my fun space, you know, like my wife got her fun space. She loved her makeups and practicing and doing all her stuff. TDPHINSTALK is my leisure, my fun, you know, and I've thought about it and I am going to get into more of an all sports realm, but you have to understand my thought process in my brain, you know, it goes, everything I do, it has to be bigger. So I'm not thinking about TDPHINSTALK right now, my next steps and stages. This is going to be here and it's going to do what it does. As I stated to y'all before, I want to start having segments. I want to be able to feel TDPHINSTALK. It's almost just like, what's the difference from ESPN? 9 o'clock, you got these people. 10 o'clock, you got those people. 11 o'clock, you got those people. Why am I just going to keep on coming on here sporadically here and there and here and just giving you me? It's other people that got some great stuff to say about the Dolphins too and great analysis, the total different takes than me that are totally different than mine. But it's people that, he know what he talking about, you know? So I'm not right all the time. You know, somebody could disagree with what I say right now and give their take. And there's a certain amount of people watching that says exactly that TD need to take notes, you know, great. You know, I want to be able to help those individuals out, get them a platform. So I want to start transforming this into growing to have segments and stuff, you know, that way you get more Dolphins talk, you get more people talking about it. And then, you know, eventually all sports, you know, we could probably do it right here on this channel. I don't have to do it on the other channel. I'll do it. Engraven does it very well. I always tell y'all need to go check out my homie, Engraven Vids. Man, I remember he was where I was right now. I think he was where I was right now, like a year ago, 14,000. And right now he's at 35, 36,000 people strong watching this channel. He does the Ravens, but he does all teams news as well. So I want to get into a little bit of stuff like that, but he's cool to check out. You got to check him out. But yeah, man, it's bigger and better things going, but a lot of it is time and trustworthy people that, you know, aren't, you know, just drama-free stuff. You know, I just want to work with people that are drama-free, you know, not looking to one up and all of that. It's not a competition, you know. It's not. So that's what I want to work with, people who just want to talk Dolphins, have a good time, and not make it a competition and try to, you know, go at each other in a bad way, you know, in disrespect. So that's where I'm at with it. So we'll see how it goes in 2021, what I can build on this end to bring more content and bigger and better and greater things, man. And hopefully at the end of the day, it satisfy you all, the viewer, the watcher, the listener, and that you enjoy it. And I take what y'all say to heart. So again, if you're interested in being a part of a segment, hit me up via email. I've gotten like 8 emails already. Hit me up, and next week, I'll start having those conversations with you all. Don't think I haven't seen your email. I've seen them, read them, just haven't responded yet. But I have seen them. So just hit me up via email. Hey man, I'm interested in being a part of a segment every week, you know, once every week or something like that. And, you know, we'll let it do what it do. We'll see what we can do and make this, you know, bigger and better. Home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all know what time it is. Either who, you know, K Flex and TD. Yes, man, of course. K Flex and the reason why me and Doug was right. I didn't even know about Doug or K Flex when I first started, because I didn't know anything about YouTube. But as soon as I got in and I started, I was like, oh, it's this guy right here. Man, K Flex and already doing the Dolphins. Bruh, that always got me. But he was, man, we always homage. K Flexing is our guy, man. He's the truth, man. He's been making more videos lately. You got to go check him out. But yeah, man, he's amazing. He always give you an unbiased take. He just telling you how it is, whether you like it or not. He ain't getting into all that back and forth. But yeah, go check him out too. He does Dolphin videos. So that's really the to me, it's like I don't like to self-proclaim or name anything, but I gotta keep it 1,000. It's kind of almost like the trifecta, like Doug, myself, K Flexing. That's your major Dolphin YouTubers, but you also got a few other guys that's out there doing some really good things, man. Great One DeVore is always roll with the Dolphins. Dolphins with Dylan is out there. So y'all go check him out. If you like him, subscribe, man. He's been doing it for over a year now, literally dedicated. But a lot of people don't go watch him. You know, Dolphins United. That is one of the newest YouTubers. I want to give a special shout out to Dolphins United. He is one of the newest Dolphins YouTuber. I just like his swag. I like that everything he's about is uniting the Dolphins fan base and everything. And that's always good and positive. I ain't always like that. I ain't trying not to be. I'll just tell y'all how it is, and some of y'all don't like it, but I ain't got time to work on your feelings. So, but Dolphins United, man, he brings content. He does it consistently. He's pretty cool, man. Y'all got, and we're supposed to be doing a collab soon. I actually reached out to him because I watch his videos. I like whenever I'm he just dropped a video, so let me check him out. So it don't make no sense. This man, let me see, has he gotten over 1,000 yet? Last I checked, he hasn't, And that makes no sense. Hold on, I gotta see. I gotta check. I'm pull it up right now, man. Woo, he just hit it. Oh, we gotta go congratulate him, man. Oh, y'all gotta do me the biggest favor now. Because sometimes it's all about motivation too, y'all. You know, they want to bring content and they want you, they want you to appreciate what they're doing because they putting in hard work. Me and Doug, we were putting in hard work to get to even where we are now. And there's a lot of people out here doing some great things. I'm dropping the link right now. Please go to Dolphins United page, say congratulations on 1K. TDPHINSTALK sent me here. I want him to know, I want him to feel the love, man. He's supposed to be a guest on the show really soon coming up. We were supposed to set it up last month, but y'all know my internet situation in Dallas. So I said, bro, as soon as I get back to Florida, we're going to get it done within a week or two. He said, cool. Because I told him, man, I want to introduce him to other Dolphin fans for a different perspective, different voice. And he does his thing, man. So let me drop the link again. Dolphins United. So y'all go check him out, man. I'll be seeing the homie over there putting in work. So don't let it go in vain, man. We always search for real Dolphin content and not these TV analysts telling you all this crap and don't even know nothing about the team. You know how many, let me tell you something. You know how many TV analysts I done heard in the last 2 weeks say the Dolphins have had an amazing run game this season? What? Did y'all hear me? Been subbed since 57 subs. He don't know it, but I was one of his first 10 subscribers. I don't know if it was 6, 7 or something like that, but I was one of his first subscribers. He don't even know it. I was one of his first subscribers. I remember when he started. I remember the very first video. I don't know how it popped up, but it popped up and I saw it. I listened to the whole thing. I subbed immediately. I was one of his top 10 subscribers, man. So he's at 1,100 right now. And it's about, listen, I ain't had nobody to be like, oh, TDPHINSTALK is live right now. Y'all better go check him out. Y'all don't know nothing about him. Cause me and Doug ain't even know about each other when we were grinding at first. So I didn't have nobody there to do that for me, man. So when I see somebody delivering great content, you got to go check them out. I'm always give a big ups, man. And listen, don't be trying to make stuff a competition. I have no, listen, I'm a competitive person, but at the same token, I'm a supporter. I support everybody that's doing this. Everybody. Go look at how many people done started new channels because I encourage them to. I support them all, man. It's that simple. Appreciate y'all. Again, when you go over to his channel, say congrats on 1,000 subs. TDPHINSTALK sent me here. Can't wait on y'all collab or something like that. Make sure y'all go check him out, man. Get him to 1,200 fast. Help hook the man up, man. He putting that work in. I just subscribed, fam. Thanks, Chef Drew. I appreciate you, man. ESPN talk about our 2 QBs and never heard of the Woodstruck Super Bowl. Wow. That's all they do. That's all they do, man. That is all they do. Who won the division this year? Oh, yeah, the Bills. That's all right, little Kennedy. That's all right. What you going to do in the playoffs? All right, Florida boy in Kentucky Grown said, what do you think about wide receiver Pembroke Pines, the native Anthony Swartz? We can get him in later rounds. Yeah, I watched Dolphins United. He is a good dude, man. Awesome, man. What do I think about him? I'll have to actually go do more research and homework on him. I just kicked my camera because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I haven't done enough research on home native. I just really haven't. So let me write that down. And next time he asks me, hopefully I'll have an answer. All right, got you, homie. I don't see the link. The link ain't posted, y'all. The link ain't posted. It's Dolphins United. DOLFANS United ! Let me see. Let me try to post it this way. Maybe it'll work. Let's see. I just dropped it. Yes, it is. Okay, I just dropped it again. The link to his channel. So y'all go check the homie out, man. He doing his thing. I enjoy his work, so I know y'all will. some of the things I'll be like, oh, I don't agree with that. Oh, I agree with that. So definitely want to listen to them. Different perspectives and stuff like that is always what's up. Right. Beast Mode with the donation said, who are your top 5 up and coming channels across the NFL? Up and coming? What is your definition of up and coming channels? You also have to understand when you do this, you don't search for channels and stuff like that all the time. So you don't really know who's your best up and coming. But what I rock with, Dougley Durong, Engraven Vids, K-Flex, Dolphins United, NFL. It's these 2 guys that talk Dolphins football too that I start listening to on occasions, but I subscribe, but I don't recognize the channel. I have to tell you next time. It's just 2 guys I be seeing talking Dolphins football too. Yeah, I don't see it. But that's who I can give you right now. You know, Larry always doing his thing on Finn's Fans panel. Yeah, he live right now. Larry live right now talking about salaries and stuff. That's what's up, man. So when I'm done, if y'all want to go check out Larry too, he live right now too, man. So that's what's up. Let's see here. On the Finn side with Paul and Ack. That might be it. Because on the Finn side, that might just be it. Let me see. On the Finn side. Let me see. Oh, that's a podcast. Nah, it's 2 guys I'm usually seeing. Maybe I'm just not pulling up their videos, so I don't know. Deshaun Wilson said, did you know that we waived Chandler Cox, the fullback we drafted? Yeah, we waived Chandler Cox. We brought a safety up, if I'm not mistaken. So we waived Chandler Cox, which is interesting. You know what? Thanks for saying that. That's some news. Cox is out of there. But I think with the system we've been running, it's obsolete now. They realize, you know, we're in the they know that I formation is a fad. Even in the red zone, what have we done? We went with Christian Wilkins as the fullback. So I saw the writing on the wall, but it was just like, wow, you know, didn't we invest in him? You know, so Cox out of there, man. So I think they brought in a safety and a tight end and a quarterback from the practice squad this week or something like that. So I don't know. Outside of that, man, I just gave y'all 2 freebies. I don't know what that was. Josh Allen be tested tomorrow. Be tested. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, man, we going on 2 hours almost. I ain't gonna sit here and bore y'all any longer. It's TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Tomorrow, big day. I will be live for the game. So we'll be ready, man. It is what it is. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm nervous because I want the playoffs for our organization, man. It's just been a long time. Even last time we went to the playoffs, we were without our starting quarterback. So it's been a long time, man, and I want it bad, but I'm nervous because I'm scared we're not going to get it, but hopefully we do, and we'll see. We'll see, man. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow, man. Get y'all some rest. Fins up. Peace.